Hey, this is Class Creatives, and in this video we've teamed up again with the legendary anime archivist Hob Sakuga to look into what happened to 2D animation in the West, where Disney took the medium from the ground up into becoming the literal Bible of the art form in the illusion of life, and how in the modern day you have to go all the way to studios in Japan to see this art form shine and even coexist with the 3D medium. We'll talk about how 2D animation is used at the top studios in the West today, like Disney, Pixar, Sony Animation, and DreamWorks, and then dive into the real fun where we'll break down detailed insights into Genga and 2D pencil tests from Hob's massive archives. We'll look at the magic of hand-painted backgrounds and how this lost art form in the West is thriving more than ever in Japan. Let's get into it. We here at Class Creatives, much like you, have long wished that some of the original pioneers of the medium like Disney and even DreamWorks might return to the old days and embrace their 2D animation roots and bring back the power of the hand-drawn medium that has ultimately disappeared for several decades now. Or better yet, find new ways to reinvent the 2D medium with new technology and show us something more bold and innovative. They seemed to be on the right track back in 2012 with Paperman and 2014's Feast, and even with their Once Upon a Studio animated short, which they are now even turning into a full-on Disney World attraction. They seem to realize that 2D animation is in demand, but just won't take the full dive back into the medium. If you missed it, in past videos of ours, we covered lots of hidden hand-drawn elements that Pixar uses in their production that actually implement some 2D animation techniques, like the Spider-Verse, and even uses machine learning with some of their internal art training, although visually they may not be executed as boldly as we might prefer. It's fascinating to see some of the 2D animation tests and production planning that were used for some of the most successful 3D animated movies, such as Moana, Zootopia, and of course the Spider-Verse. But even some of the biggest failures had some pretty amazing 2D animated pre-production tests that could have found their way into the final production in some way to push the visuals beyond more of the same formula we have seen by playing it safe. A lot of times 3D animators will plan with 2D, or they can even have legends like Eric Goldberg do 2D pencil tests to set up the planning for complex characters before they are rigged and modeled in 3D. And that seems to be the extent of 2D animation in the current Western workflow when it comes to fully animated 2D characters. Sure, we have gotten some 2D animated enhancements with effects and drawovers, which is great, along with hand-painted backgrounds behind the 3D character assets. But it seems we only see the worlds come together on a semi-regular basis from Japanese productions. It seems the artists themselves love the 2D animation art form far more than the studio heads, and they surely are not paying attention to the audience's love for the medium as well. Even the artists themselves took matters into their own hands recently and made a fully funded animated short of their own with a huge portion of Disney artists for the Oscar-nominated short Forever Green, to scratch that 2D and 3D animation hybrid itch that just can't seem to get approved at the executive level. And what about that 2D animated music video by the Gorillaz? They straight up made an ode to the Jungle Book, and everyone, including us, loved every minute of the hand-drawn moments. Seeing that handcrafted attention to detail and love for the art form was a breath of fresh air compared to the clean 3D renders and AI slop we so regularly see these days. Like a lot of 2D animation that we see from Japan, they came up with some really innovative practical effects for the 2D animated music video. This might also be what's missing in the standard 3D medium. We lose that movie magic effect, where we get lost in the art and it starts to look like something we've seen over and over again. It's the unpredictable nature of animation, after all, that hooked us in the first place, and that seems to be where Japan is winning when it comes to that animation innovation. Is it your dream to someday work for a major animation studio or master the Japanese manga and anime pipelines? If not, feel free to skip ahead to the next section or stick around if you're just curious about how the masters build these worlds and what they look for in artists they want to hire. We create videos like this one to show you how top-tier 2D and 3D features are made, and to give you the exact workflows you need for your own career or personal projects. Here in the West, traditional art schools often push anime and manga completely to the side. They skip the soul of the Japanese pipeline, things like specialized panel work, inking, screen tones, and the storytelling techniques used by Shonen Jump pros. That is exactly why Class Creatives partnered with Dio Japan to build our Intro to Manga, the Japan Experience Masterclass, taking you directly inside Tokyo's top pipelines. But the best anime relies on strong 2D and 3D fundamentals. That's why we don't just stop at manga. Several of our instructors have shipped projects from massive studios like Disney and Sony, and you can learn from them in our courses covering everything from animation and rigging to environment and game design and character creation. We'll have some links in the description if you're interested in taking your art in a new direction with us. Let's look at some of the unique techniques used in the recent Japanese release of director Yoshitoshi Shinomiya's A New Dawn. To create texture in 2D animation like these bubbles painted with gels and other materials in some sequences, it gave shots real depth. To further enhance the process, everything was shot on a multiplane camera setup. Even when the cell is simply moved around, the shot magically feels animated. Let's take a look at some pencil tests and how they compare to the final painted backgrounds and cleaned up animation. Isn't there just something that has pure magic seeing the rough pencil animation? It's something that we really miss in the Western realm of animation where everything is CG, and the 2D is hidden away for videos like this one showing behind the scenes. Even this tracking shot with some water effects splashing really has a crafted feeling that 3D just can never capture no matter how advanced technology becomes. And we have yet to see AI even come close to something like this when it comes to the rough 2D animation. It truly is where the human touch surpasses anything CG generated can capture in our opinion. A timeless form of art. Something that always felt magical to us to this day is how clothing and water are animated in 2D. Storyboards still play a pivotal role in 2D animation planning, just like 3D animation, although some modern-day productions have been seeking to even remove some of the traditional storyboarding and layout steps to speed up production in the West for some projects. But let's look at how close these storyboard and layout passes are to each other with the final production, and then adding that extra touch of musical synchronization takes everything over the top. Something that Japan anime seems to also surpass a lot of the Western franchises is how music is used in battles and critical storytelling elements, especially when building up progression. They did use some CG for the robot mixing 2D cell animation for the kaiju. The artist took extra attention to detail when the two would interact, and they had to be sure that the timing of both 2D and 3D characters matched exactly. This is yet another example of how Japanese anime really pushes the boundaries of both 2D and 3D mediums. Something we wish we would see more of the bigger studios take on more regularly and more boldly. Of course, some dreamy, otherworldly sequences simply must be done in traditional 2D animation to capture the correct vibes. Something that also is different when it comes to 2D animation is that keeping things simple can still work and the eye connects the movements, whereas 3D requires so much more detail, and this fact is often what takes away that magic that 2D brings. It's not just the amazing handcrafted 2D animation that Japan still creates to this day, but it's also their hand-painted backgrounds. Here we can see art director Mika Nishimura looking over the works of some of the background artists and works of art directors such as Shinji Kimura and Hiromasa Ogura, whose works include Dorohedoro and Ghost in the Shell. We can see some awesome cell work from Tomcat's Big Adventure, Appleseed, and the video game Blood the Last Vampire. With even a simple video pan over of the Ghost in the Shell art, it feels just as cinematic as in the real production. Here Kosuke Hayashi is showing off the details of his background work on Children of the Sea. And let's not forget the timeless work of Yusuke Takeda's on Patlabor the Movie. Kosuke Hayashi's background paintings have just the perfect atmosphere of color and light in his work on In This Corner of the World. Since it's a popular request, we'll always try to include some Genga in our videos. And as always, if you are unfamiliar with the term, it simply refers to the key animation drawings in the animation production process. We'll of course also include it because we love it as well, and we can never get enough of it. It also gives us a chance to simply show off some of the amazing cinematic moments in Hob Sakuga's personal archives that we love to bring to you here on our channel. Whether it's atmospheric or intense action, or even how a jet is taking off or a tree is growing, there's just something that 3D cannot imitate when it comes to these types of hand-drawn, carefully crafted sequences. These spirited away shots are just breathtaking in detail, weight, and emotion. Let's also take the time to not only study the animation, but the camera cinematography that is taking place as the shots track and animate with the characters' movements. Well, that about wraps up this video on how Japan took the torch from the West when it comes to 2D animation, and how it's been shoved into rare behind-the-scenes pre-production tests when it comes to the West. We hope you enjoyed this detailed look at the secrets of how 2D and 3D animation are pushed to new heights in Japan, and how the artistry is inspiring artists to push the craft on their own terms, to fight to get the art form back on the big screen here on the Western side. As always, we want to thank Hobbs for collaborating with us, opening his archive so we can share with you exactly what happens behind the scenes when Japan creates their 2D masterpieces, how they are pushing both 3D and 2D to next levels, and what has become of the lost art form since the golden age of 2D animation decades ago. We'll be doing a lot more of these videos together, so let us know your favorite 2D and 3D techniques Japanese anime uses and what you'd like to see from us in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Perfect.